Right everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, I'm going to do another build video. It's been a while. I have still been doing stuff in the shed, it's just I've been so busy with other things I've not had a chance to do a build. So it's going to be a dagger build today. So this will be a no forge dagger build, so most people should be able to follow along and make this. This is the design I'm going to do. So let's get down to what metal I'm going to use, because seeing as this is no forge, I like to use some kind of already hardened and tempered steel. So there's a really cheap method of getting some decent steel, and that are these weed slashers. And they're already nicely, tempered. They will bend and go back to straight. Really good little things. I've made swords out of these and everything, and they will sharpen very nicely. And as I say, requires no forge. So you can get those on eBay for about, I think they're about £7 in all honesty. One other thing I would say is, in the builds I do, you will find the majority of the tools I use very simple tools. So don't be intimidated by this drill. I normally use a hand drill, but I've got an injured side that's potentially going to take 6 months to heal. So I did a crowdfunder to help me buy a better drill, so that when I drill it just takes the ease off of my side. Alright, I'm going to mark on for how much I need to cut off. So be approximately there. I'll just scratch that on. You can make these longer and shorter. I've just noticed that actually I need to cut mine an inch longer, because I'm going to lose this hole here, and I'm going to use this one and this one to hold the scales on. Right, so we have these bits marked to cut out, and the tip. I'll cut those. Right, I'll show you these bevels now. I'm really happy with these actually. Probably the best bevels on any blade I've ever done. I think that is going to make quite a nice dagger. Right, I'm going to do the guard now. So this is just made from a piece of brass, about 5mm thick. I'm going to cut it to length, approximately that long. I'm not sure, I may have it longer, and I may bend the tips up ever so slightly like that, or I may just keep it straight, and I'm just going to curve over the edges. So I'll just need to cut along there and then mark on the tang thickness or width, and then the thickness, and then drill holes. Right, once you've drilled your holes, you want to put the brass in a vise. And then you need an old flathead screwdriver, a bit like this old broken one I have. Then you want to knock out between the drill holes to create the slot. And the closer your drill holes, the better this will work. Right, I'm going to work on the pommel now. So I am going to do the pommel that I said, where it comes out wider. What I'm going to do is 2 bits of aluminium, about as thick as the side sections of the guard. So what I'll do is cut this shape out, mark it onto this aluminium, cut them out roughly, 2 of them, cut a thin groove in so that they can still sit together but keep the tang inside. Right, I've got these 2 bits clamped together so I can file them at the same time. I've shaped the 2 bits, put them together. I've just drilled 2 holes in the tang for the pommel. I'll drill those holes now and then do the slot, because I think that'd be easier. I'll make sure they're nicely lined up while, you know, it's all nice and square. Right, so I've cut the grooves in there so the tang can sit in, and he should sit flush. I'm just going to finish off the guard so it's nice and shiny. Alright, look at that for a funny coloured handle. We're going to have a yellow handle. Tell you what, it wasn't going to be yellow, but this has been really difficult to do. Every bit of wood I put on there, it either splits or something. It was just really difficult. But yeah, I thought I'd go for this HDPE stuff because at least it won't crack or anything like that. It should finish alright. So what I can do now, I can start shaping the handle and the pommel now. Right, there you go, one homemade dagger from basically scrap materials or easy to find materials, and no forging. Yeah, quite happy with it. The handle material wasn't what I had planned, but I think it gives it you a nice unique look. Not sharpened it yet because, in all honesty, when it came off of the sander, it's pretty sharp anyway. It's taken it right to the edge and taking the burrs off, so it's actually pretty sharp without even touching it up. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Sadly I don't have enough leather for a sheath right now, but I'll order some later and start making a sheath. So there's a couple of little touch-up things I need to do. I just need to redo this piece of leather because the dye has come off, so I'm going to put a brown or black dye on that. Possibly touch up the edge if it needs it. I'm happy with it. It only took about 6 to 8 hours to make. It would have been quicker than that had the scales not kept messing up. Every bit of wood I used for the scales either split or I cut it too short or something like that. It just didn't work. So yeah, there you go. I'll do some pictures as well though, so when this little section ends you'll see some HD pictures of the fully finished knife. There you go, homemade dagger from very simple tools and materials. Right, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to watch the rest of the video. See you later.